What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Football Casual. We're kind of making that intro a thing. The day of recording today, I was gonna do this football quiz on the Guardian, the English clubs and European finals, because actually yesterday, as of recording, was the Europa League final between Spurs and Man United. And congratulations to Spurs. I don't really care about them either way, but I like Son as a player. I think every neutral likes Son as a player and as a person, and I was happy to see him lift that trophy. But that game was so bad that it put me off even making a video about that. I was gonna do a match reaction and maybe do this quiz. I was so excited. I was like, oh, it's the game everyone's talking about. And the game was just so poor that I almost fell asleep in the last 10 minutes. I couldn't even bring myself to make a video yesterday. It was that demotivating. So instead, I ended up finding this quiz on Sporkle, legendary quiz website, which is the Premier League club's all-time quiz. And the Premier League is ending this upcoming Sunday, and I thought I'd do a little Premier League related quiz, before we get to the Sunday where it's win or go home basically for Chelsea, cup final versus Forest. I talked about it in my last video, which no one watched, but that's all good. And that's basically a cup final for Chelsea. So I will be doing a match reaction to that video. Definitely tune back in for that. And then we'll talk about the Premier League season in the coming weeks, like a little wrap up. But for now, let's just do a little fun little quiz. This is the all-time clubs quiz. So basically, I have to name every club that's ever been in the Premier League since I think that's 1992-93 was the first season. So, I'm the football casual, as my name says. This is not going to be easy for me. Obviously, I know the big ones, but we'll see how it goes. But let's just hop straight into it. I have an 8-minute timer to name 51 clubs. So, it's going to be a bit tough, but let's get straight into it. Let's start easy. I'm going, obviously, Liverpool, United. Wow, you have to be specific. Man United. Okay, the Man U worked. Let's go Man City, Chelsea, Spurs, Everton. Ooh, who's that last team that's been in all these years? West Ham? No, that's a good amount of years though. It was tough. Who's been in it this many years? I named the top 6, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's in it every year? Aston Villa. Okay, Newcastle's been in it a lot. I know Leeds were in it a lot. Blackburn. Okay, I gotta forget about that top team. Who am I forgetting? It's an obvious one I'm forgetting. Arsenal, obviously. Okay, wow. Sorry, Arsenal fans, but also not sorry. That's tough. Forgot about your club. But yeah, that's an obvious one. Arsenal. Okay, a minute down. I'm doing pretty good. Let's go Southampton. Ipswich. Okay. The Millwall ever in the Prem? Millwall. No. Is that how you spell it? No. Okay, they were never in the Prem. That's unlucky. Sunderland. Definitely were. Ooh. Okay. Why am I forgetting? There's a bunch of teams in it right now that I'm not even thinking of. Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford. All these mid-table clubs. Brentford only 4 seasons. They're a relatively new Prem club. Let's see, Burnley were in it a lot. Can't spell. Burnley. Who else? Who am I forgetting? There's teams in the competition right now. I feel like I'm forgetting. I have 19, so I haven't even named 20 clubs that are in it right now. It's Leicester. Oh, Leicester. Obviously, Premier League champions. You can never forget that. Okay, now we're getting into the Derby. Worst ever season. Who keeps coming up and going down recently? Who's that team? Luton, of course. These one seasoners, I'm not gonna get. That's the toughest part. Oh, Norwich, we're in it a lot growing up. 18 seasons, I'm forgetting, in between Blackburn and Leicester. That one's tough. 18 seasons. Can I name every club in it right now? Ipswich, Southampton, Leicester, Burnley, Bournemouth, Brighton. I think I named all the mid-table. Okay, So who's been in it in recent years that I'm forgetting? Wolves. Oh yeah, I didn't even name Wolves. I think that's the last club that's in it right now. Wolves. This is poor. This is really poor for me. There's a lot of teams I'm forgetting. There's a lot of teams I'm forgetting in that mid-table. That were former mid-table teams that are no longer in the Prem, or like low teams that were staying up for a long time and now they're gone. Who are the top teams in the championship? My name's Sunderland, Leeds, Blackburn. Ooh, okay. I'm blanking, and when you blank, then you're cooked. You're cooked. I didn't even get 50%. This is bad. This is bad. I have 14. I have 4 minutes left. No one's coming to me. Who are the big teams I'm not thinking of? Big rivalries. Golly, this is really poor. This is really poor. This is a legendary, terrible performance. But this is why I'm the football casual. I'm here to learn. And the thing that's bothering me is that there are really obvious teams that I'm forgetting. I'm also just talking to fill time. I'm waffling, and this is not helping me think. I don't want to just sit here in silence for minutes while I forget about clubs. Even the teams who came up recent years, I'm forgetting. It was Luton, Burnley. Who else went back down? Luton, Burnley. I know Company came up with one of them. Came up with Burnley. It was Luton. Damn, I can't even remember those recent teams that went back down. Who came up with Leeds? Oh, Forest. I don't think I ever named Forest. Yeah, okay, that would have been bad. They're literally in the top 6 right now, or top 7 at least. Wow, that would have been really bad if I didn't name Forest. But it's still bad that there's some teams I'm not naming that were there while I watched the Prem, like in those mid 2010s. It was like in the Norwich kind of level. I'm cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the football casual for a reason. I'm absolutely cooked. I'm only thinking of modern teams, which is really bad. Who was in it at the start of the Prem? Maybe that would help. I don't know why that would help. I wasn't even born at the start of the Prem, but I feel like there are teams there I'm really not thinking of. I gotta remember kits. I just gotta remember cities in the UK. Maybe that's how I think of it. Accents. So Liverpool. I got Manchester. London. There's a lot of clubs in London, like Crystal Palace. I didn't think of. I'm pretty sure Crystal Palace is in London. That's another current team. I didn't even think of every team that's currently in it. Okay, it's Crystal Palace. Forgetting Crystal Palace is kind of crazy. Let's just think about the cities. Birmingham. Okay, there's got to be another Birmingham. Something. United. Okay, I was stretching that. I tried it. Let's see. Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, United, Spurs, Brentford, Brighton, Palace, Wolves, West Ham, Bournemouth, Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton. Who am I forgetting? Newcastle, Villa. Am I forgetting teams that are currently in it? This is really bad. Who am I forgetting? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm forgetting someone who's currently in it. No, Forest. I think I skipped Forest. 20. Okay, this is bad, but I got over 50%, so we are 100% taking that. I'm probably gonna have to cut out parts of that because I'm just sitting here. Middlesbrough. Fulham! I forgot a team! I knew I forgot a team. Fulham! No! Oh my god, I knew I forgot a team. That's tough. It's because they wear white, bro. If you wear white, I just be forgetting about you. I'm thinking of colors of kits to help me jog my memory. Fulham wear white and black. Like, come on, bro. How am I supposed to remember that? At least give them stripes like Newcastle. Fulham, that's bad. That's really bad. Holy crap, that's bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Fulham fans, dog me in the comments. I forgot about your club. When you're a good club too, you're solid mid-table side this season. That's really bad. I just blanked. But Middlesbrough, I should remember that. Bolton, I probably never gonna remember. West Brom, like Middlesbrough, West Brom. These are teams that were in it when I was first getting into football. I feel like Stoke. I definitely know. Coventry, I wouldn't have remembered. Charlton, maybe I should have got that. Sheffield, Watford, I should have gotten. Wigan, Wimbledon, maybe not. QPR I should have gotten. Oh my god, I gotta think about that Aguero goal. That's bad. Another Sheffield. I could have got 2 Sheffields for 1 maybe. I should just start thinking of cities, but I was just blanking on cities. Hull, I should have got, they were in it when I watched. Portsmouth, maybe I could have gotten Reading, Bradford, Cardiff, Huddersfield. I should have got Oldham, and I never was gonna get that. Barnsley, Blackpool, maybe Swindon Town. That was bad. That was bad. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually terrible. And thankfully, I have one more quiz lined up to hopefully redeem my name. But I am the football casual. You gotta remember. But this is the Premier League players spelled with flags quiz. Well, the first letter of the flag can spell out their name, basically, like acronym. And let's see how this goes. So first off, India, Spain, Argentina, Isaac, I think that's Kuwait, Kosovo. Okay, that's embarrassing. Okay, so Germany, no idea. I mean, same flag again. Oh my god, this is tough. What are these flags? Oh my god, I'm a casual. I'm a geography casual. I'm gonna have to just start doing GeoGuessr on this. Germany. Oh my god. Who even starts with the G? It's gonna be a big player. Starts with the G. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they have 3 of the same letters, which is tough. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that one. Oh, this is brother. I'm cooked. What is this? Like Kenya or something? That's probably not Kenya. This is like Algeria, I believe. That doesn't help me. With these other flags. We'll come back to that. Brother, what are these flags? I'm cooked. Holy crap, I'm cooked. I just need at least one. Okay, here we go. Jamaica. Something. Let's just call it that. Let's call it that. And then there's Norway. And I don't know that one. I believe that's Congo. Maybe Congo. Okay, something and something C. But I'm not sure about Congo. J. Who starts with J? I think that's the thing. I don't know if these are going to be big players or they're just going to be random players in the league, which makes it even tougher. This is probably super obvious to some of you, but my flag knowledge is not there. Okay. Who starts with the J? I'm not in the right mindset to do this quiz because this is tough. I'm cooked. Okay. I think that's Hungary. Something. What the hell? Hall. Let's call it Hall. Let's go, Lewis Hall. Let's go. That was a complete guess. After Hungary, I think that's Egypt down there. I think that's Haiti. So let's just call it Haiti, Egypt, Aussie. So Australia, New Zealand. This is bad. Let's call it that. And then something. Egypt again. Then something. Shearer. Was it all time? Oh no, it's all-time players. Holy crap, it's all-time players. That's even harder. Okay, I wasn't even thinking that far. If it's all-time players, that changes everything. I thought it was current players. Oh my god, more info. Wait, let me pause that. More info. No, what? I want to hit the more info. Oh, I'm cooked. It's gonna start the time. Oh no. Okay. I know this flag. What's this flag? Egypt. I just did Egypt. It's not gonna be that. Germany, something. Damn, these are rogue flags. Portugal. Oh my god. It's all time. Okay. Should have paid attention to the flags on the ones I got right. G. Gerard. It's two R's. Gerard, so that's Rwanda. Okay. That's Rwanda. Okay. Okay, that changes the game. I saw that flag somewhere else. I lost it. Okay, so who's the J one now? I'm thinking of. That completely changes everything. I didn't know it was all players ever. Oh my god, that changes everything. Ooh. 80s last. 80s last. Got 2 same letters. Salah is gonna be. Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Norway. J. H. Curtis Jones. I don't know. I said H. Damn. That was poor once again. Okay, well now we're going on the quiz arc. I got to get some good results in the quizzes. But 5 out of 10 is not terrible, considering I didn't even understand the rules of the quiz to start. I thought it was all current players and not Desi freaking Alan Shearer. And I was like, okay, well then that completely changes the game. Steven Gerrard, got that. Ronaldo, that's Congo. I'm tweaking. Oman, Algeria, I knew that, but I was never going to get the other ones. This is the other Congo. Okay, I was never getting that. Salak, clutched that one. Jones, I did not get that one. I was never going to get that one, to be honest. This is St. Kitts. I never recognized it, but I thought it was Congo for some reason. Paul, clutched that one. Shearer, clutched that one. Holy crap, I clutched that one. And that completely changed the game. Tony Yeboah. I was never getting this. Yemen. Okay, Yemen. That's Eswatini. Okay, that's good to know. I did not know that flag at all. De Gea. Cody Gakpo. Really, bro? I was never getting this. Never getting this. Well, as you can see, I'm clearly actually the football casual. I know there's some things I talk about that may be a little off a casual level. I don't know. But clearly, when it comes to this general knowledge of football stuff, my memory, well, one, my flag knowledge is terrible. My memory, as you'll probably see over the course of this channel, my memory is terrible. So I'm not going to be able to pull out random stats and years and stuff like that. My memory is just generally terrible. And I just don't know enough. Clearly, I didn't even remember Fulham, who is playing in the Premier League right now, and it was a solid mid-table side, bro. That is actually bad. That's really bad. So that's it for this video. Catch me on Sunday. We're going to do another match reaction. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Massive game. Or Nottingham, if you want me to say it like that. But massive game. Cup final for Chelsea. I guess technically cup final for Forest too. Both of them basically have to win to have a shot to get into the top 5. So tap in for that, because I'm going to be locked in for that one. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be much appreciated. And we're going to keep it going over the summer. Once the league ends, we're still going to have content coming out. Champions League finals coming up too. So tap in, because we're having fun with it. And I'll see you on Sunday.